Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to this episode of Monday Morning with Aloy. Most of my target audience comes from the SME, MSME sector. And today, a big shout out to all of them, because what you have done is phenomenal. Today is World SME Day. Today, we celebrate the successes of those millions and millions of entrepreneurs who have decided to join or decided to start their own small little business, growing into a large business, but they have taken that risk. Age doesn't matter. Educational qualifications don't matter. What truly matters is that you have taken that risk to become someone who you truly wanted to become. So on this day of the World SME Day, I wanted to reach out to those entrepreneurs out there, the SME business owners out there, and ask a few questions and give a few suggestions with your permission, because you are all successful. But at Beyond Red Ocean Consulting, we believe that you can do much more than what you're currently doing if you take some small steps in your business. Have you ever heard of someone saying that business is easy? No, right? Because it takes a lot of practice to attain that self-discipline, that determination, and to even develop that thought process of handling those small business problems and challenges. Many of the entrepreneurs that I keep on meeting, or I keep on talking, or the ones that I coach, have been able to overcome this hardship of business problems and adapted the life of a true entrepreneur. If you're one of them, then trust me, you have already made a great difference to this world. And a big salute to all of you. But for the others who are still stuck in the rigmarole of the day-to-day operations, I have this question. Are you truly an entrepreneur? Or are you self-employed in your own business? Are you getting the freedom that you always desired for when you probably gave up a job and started this journey of entrepreneurship? Being a small business owner is not a simple game, but it's in the long run on an arcade filled with unexpected hurdles. It is a lifestyle that we adopt, which is of constant tension, pressure, but when rightly managed, there's enormous reward waiting ahead. So it's not a short journey, it's a very, very long journey, and you will see many pitfalls on the way. Most businesses are started by someone who has a deep passion for the trade and a huge appetite for risk. Unfortunately, no one has, with all due respects to all the educational institutions, very few educational institutions teach anyone how to become an entrepreneur. They teach people to become great professionals, but very rarely are they teaching the art and science of becoming an entrepreneur. Globally, small and medium businesses and hence have not been started by entrepreneurs. Worldwide, and that's nothing new to India, worldwide, most of the small and medium businesses have been started by technicians. And that's where the entrepreneur's conundrum comes in. Like what I talk to my entrepreneurs when we are doing seminars or webinars or one-to-one meetings, that are you running the entrepreneur's conundrum? And what is the entrepreneur's conundrum? He can see and smell opportunity from a distance. He works for 12, 15, 18 hours in a day. He works harder than any of his employees. He has very little time for self and family. Is always stressed And this leads to health issues, stress, gastritis, high blood pressure, sleeplessness. But the best/worst part is he's not making enough money. Probably his employees are making more money than him. This is the entrepreneur's conundrum. And this leads to the number one reason for business failure, that is burnout. Ladies and gentlemen, India has 83 million small and medium businesses. Many of them are second and third generation. Of this 83 million businesses that are registered today, statistics have shown us that about 50 to 60% close down in the first 2 to 3 years, never to revive again. Globally, it has been seen that 70% of family-owned businesses fail to struggle to meet the $1.5 million turnover, which is about 10 crores. Businesses are started with technicians who have significant technical knowledge. Such businesses rapidly go to 5 to 10 crore and then stagnate. Subsequently, many of them perish or just live. So let's step back for a minute and ask yourself, why did you start the business? Was it to satisfy your ego, or was it to satisfy your customer? And through that, you will make money, which will improve your lifestyle and develop the ability to give back to society. Many businesses in the quest of the top line and struggling on a day-to-day working, if I can call, has forgotten that basic premise of why that business was started in the first place. I gave up a professional career at the age of 46, and I started multiple businesses. So I've seen both sides of the world. And today we are one of the largest business coaching companies. We have been recognized as a very high impact business coaching company. And at any point in time, anybody wants to reach out to us, please feel free to connect through the Facebook Live or on our WhatsApps at 98191222170. But today, as a business owner who has achieved some level of success, and as a business coach who has enabled some of my business or many of my clients to achieve some kind of semblance in insanity, I am going to share with you the secret of abundance. Most business owners are focusing only on top line revenue. And there's nothing wrong in focusing on the top line. But focusing on the top line should not become a function of ego. You're not here to prove anything to anybody. The very fact that you've started your own business is enough proof that you are different from others. So I want you to focus on 5 things today. Today is on the 27th of June, World SME Day. I want you to now step back. And maybe you would say that this is the month end and I can't do it. Fantastic, you can't do it. But step back before you plan for the next quarter and ask these 5 questions of yourself. What was your vision? What was that big dream that you started off when you embarked on the journey of entrepreneurship? Are those dreams still relevant? Or have they been in the journey of this entrepreneurship, they have been shunted aside? If they have been shunted aside, ladies and gentlemen, bring them back. Start focusing on your big vision, because you really need to dream big. You really need to get out of the day-to-day working and work towards the fulfillment of your vision, because that is the most important element of your entrepreneurship journey. It is not about when the next sale is going to come from, when the next collection is going to come from. Those are extremely important. But like I keep on saying, life is led backwards and planned forwards. What is that destination that you would want to take your business towards? first element. And that's where a significant amount of your time should be spent on designing that roadmap. Designing the roadmap for life and designing the roadmap for business and bringing an alignment between both of them. Second, your product, our service. How different is it? How do you create the differentiation? How do you create that USPs? What are those big opportunities that your product or service can address or solve? Am I too much in the Me Too space that because somebody else is doing it, I also need to do it? Or is there a significant differentiation in your product or service? So focus on the product or service and ask this question, stand in front of the mirror and ask this question that person on the other side of the mirror, why should he buy my product or service? What is it that I bring onto the table? And people who are interested, you will get a blog. Write to us, and there's a blog that is coming out this Friday about the importance of providing service when times are tough. So product or service is extremely critical. Third, when I travel to multiple cities and speak to multiple business owners, many people tell me that my marketing team did not get me my orders. And there is that big confusion. Marketing is separate and sales is separate. So focus on your marketing, which is going to create that visibility of the product that you have designed, product or service that you have designed, and which should help your salespeople go out and close. So look at your sales processes, look at your marketing activities. If you don't do marketing today, start doing basic marketing. If you stop doing marketing today, you will see the impact of no marketing 6 months from now. If you start doing marketing today, you will see the impact of doing marketing 6 months from now. Marketing is not a magic wand. Marketing takes time. Even if you do digital marketing, the various digital marketing platforms will run their algorithms based on the consistency of your marketing. So focus on your marketing and sales. Fourth, your finances. Get into that habit of looking at your finances on a weekly basis. Your cash flows, your accounts receivables, your accounts payables, your client invoicing, your monthly profit and loss, your monthly balance sheets. You should have your numbers on the tip of your tongue. When I ask any manufacturing organization what is your COGS, cost of goods sold, what is the percentage of COGS on your final turnover or your final sales, I get blank faces, ladies and gentlemen. But that is the most important element that you need to focus on, your finances. Fifth, your team. Who is your team? Why are they in the business? Why are in your organization? What's the kind of leadership you're going to bring in? Not everybody will be motivated by treating them the same way. There's a difference. So what's the kind of organization structure you would want to build? If for today and for 18 months from now, who do you move up? Who do you bring in? Who do you let go? I know I may sound harsh, but the time of sympathetic leadership is over. Yes, you need to be empathetic, but you also need to drive businesses. And finally, sixth, your time. If you're focusing on the first five, you will find that you are moving away from in the business to on the business. 1/3 of your day should be spent in strategizing. If not 1/3, do 1/4. If not 1/4, do 1/5. But start somewhere. Spend 1 hour of your day in strategizing how your business will look like in 12 months, 24 months, 36 months. What are the opportunities? Read, study, speak to people, network. Because your time is your time. Whatever number of employees that you have in your business, everyone except you is in operation. The only person who is in operational as well as strategizing is you as the business owner. So focus on that. You follow the 6 elements, ladies and gentlemen. There's no reason why you cannot become a true entrepreneur. Build a business for the long term. Focus on it. Like Andy Warhol has said, leave a legacy. The idea is not to live forever, but to create something that will live forever. My dear business owners, today on the 27th of June, I sincerely wish you a very, very, very happy, successful SME day. The past 3 years have been tough, but you all have sustained. Now it's the time to take that leap. Anywhere we can help you in taking that leap, anywhere we can help you addressing those roadblocks, anywhere we can help you in opening up the minds and looking at the opportunities, please feel free to reach out, and we will be there by your side as we fulfill our mission of touching the lives of 500 business owners every single year. Thank you so much. Have a great Monday. Have a great closure to the first quarter. And I shall see you same time, same place next Monday. And let's talk about how your next quarter should look like. Thank you so much.